Ah, man, the Leafs were so close! I know. Man, it's like Tampa's such a good team on paper, and the Leafs lost to them in overtime, like so close. Oh, and after a week off, it's like the Leafs were one player away from beating them. Mm-hmm. And like, if you took a player away from Tampa, we get it. Showtime. Pity point. Whoopsie daisy, this team is ruining my life! Leafs half win, 5-4 in overtime against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Why do you say half win? Because pity point, which doesn't actually do the Leafs any favors this year, but that's besides the point. Oh goodness, oh gracious, oh heavens, the emotional roller coaster that was this game. Nikita Kucherov splits the D, beats Jonathan Bernier, 1-0 Lightning, less than 3 minutes into the game. And everyone's like, oh, there's Bernier again with the early goal. And we'll get to that. But first, puck floating in the air in front of Andre Vasilevsky, Tyler Bozak! Ah! Bose Lightyear, Tylee Bozeman with the PPG, JVR, and PA Parento. Parento Ovechkin getting the assists. They look like a pretty good power play unit, don't they? And before the period is done, Parento gives it to Tyler Bozak. Beautiful setup in front for James Van Hockey. Oh my goodness, 2-1 Leafs after the first period against the team that went to the Stanley Cup final last year. This is looking really good. Second period, a stick explodes. Leo Komarov feeds Morgan Rileman up the ice. He's got a 2-on-1, shoots. And guess what? Captain Morgan with his 4th of the season. 3-1 Leafs lead. That's a 2-goal lead. Oh my goodness, they can build on it. They look like a good team in this game. Now it's just up to Jonathan Bernier and the Toronto Maple Leafs to shut the door the rest of the way. Oh dear. Less than a minute left in the second period. Anton Stralman just strolls in and snipes it past Bernier. 3-2. Lightning score late, and they're within 1. Oh, it had to be Stralman. It had to be. It had to be. Yeah, you know, I think it could have been basically anyone else on the Lightning except Stralman. And some of you might be like, well, Steve, wouldn't it sting more if, I don't know, Steven Stamkos scored? No. See, some of you are young. Sometimes it boggles my mind how young some of you are. Some of you watching this right now are 13, 14, 15 years old. Would you like to see Anton Stralman's rookie card? Oh my goodness, the Leafs gave up Stralman? What did they get in return? Don't look it up. Don't, just enjoy your day. But it's alright, guys, who cares about Stralman? The Leafs still have the lead. They're going strong. Oh, Blunden. Oh, Blunden blunder. But it's okay. It's a tie game. It's like starting all over again. You're tied in the third period with the Tampa Bay Lightning. You probably take it. Oh, Marshmallow or whatever his name is. Damn it! Jonathan Bernier not happy. He thinks that Brian Boyle interfered with him and he might have an argument, but Jonathan Marshmallow takes advantage and gives the Lightning the lead. All is over. The Leafs are about to lose. Hey, look at that! Was that Polak? And no, it wasn't Polak. Daniel Winnick got the goal, but I'm going to say something about Roman Polak. If you put him in a mobile situation, like a situation where he has to skate backwards, there's problems. There was one goal in this game, he's pointing all over the place, and the only guy who looked bad on the play was him. Frankie Corrado, like, this is my guy. Okay, fine, you take him. But, and I'm going to get made fun of for this, I think when he's standing still in the offensive zone, Roman Polak actually has good offensive instincts. When Roman Polak puts the puck on the net, I think good things happen most of the time, actually. It's not always represented in a shot on goal. It's certainly not always represented in a goal, but he just knows where to put the puck for the tip, for the rebound. He's not bad. But now we're in overtime. It's anyone's game. Next goal wins. So thrilling. I love that they added 3-on-3. It's wide open, and who's got Nemestikov? Damn it. All right, well, anyway, they came close. And that's a goal where I'm like, hey, JB, you know what the save? No? And you know what? This game was full of those where I go, oh, I really would have liked Bernier to get the save there. Really would have liked it. The Nemesnikov goal, 3-on-3 overtime, no one had him. Clear shot. The Marchessault goal, you could argue that he was interfered with. There might have been a little screening involved too. Blunden, okay, not the best defense, but I really would have liked you to have that one. Stralman, nobody had him. He had all the time and space in the world. And Kucherov, he beat the Leafs defense clean. So you know what? The easy person to pick on today is Jonathan Bernier. It'd be so easy for me to just do a video where I go, no, he still sucks. And I know he got 3 straight AHL shutouts, but then in his last game in the stint, he allowed 5 goals. How do you allow 5 goals to an AHL team and expect to be an NHL starter? That video would have been easy to make. But how about this? I'll throw this out there. Last night, the Leafs sucked defensively. They outshot Tampa 37-27. Good for them. That's good. That's a step in the right direction. But the chances they gave up to Tampa, awful. Now, it certainly sucks when you look behind you and you think that every chance that you're going to allow is going to end up in the back of your net. And I get that, but stop allowing bad chances. But you know who I thought had a decent game and he didn't really make any screw-ups, and it would have been hard to make those screw-ups because he only played 8 minutes? Frankie Corrado, guys! Frankie Frankie Corrado! Season debut! Leafs debut! We did it! Living proof that if we badger someone long enough, even Mike Babcock will cave. And you know what? I actually like what Babcock said after the game, because he praised Corrado. And it seemed very apparent that the Leafs just want him to get stronger. And you don't have to play a game to get stronger, you gotta kind of spend that time in the gym. Which might be why the Leafs have had him scratched for so long. And I'm just like, all you had to do was say that, man. Then we wouldn't have bugged you so much. Well, that's not true, we probably still would have, but we, maybe not. If you want to read more about the that text ding you just heard was Thomas Drance going, yo, can I get a share of my Corrado piece? I was just about to do that, Tom. You have great timing. Go to sportsnet.ca to read his Frankie Corrado piece, which I was going to promote before he texted me. Because Tom knows a lot about the Canucks. He's not happy that the Canucks gave up Corrado. He doesn't think it was a good idea, and I agree. But who cares, Leafs LOL. So question of the game, I don't expect you to say that you were impressed with Jonathan Bernier's performance, but who do you hang this one on? Is it him? Is it the defense? Or is it both? I mean, hockey is a team game, is it not? So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really like to. Tell all your friends. Highlights down below. Check out Tom's Frankie Corrado piece. Also, I made a pitch to try to get Steven, any pending free agent on the Leafs. You should definitely watch that video. In fact, here are some outtakes from that video that I didn't put in it. This is Toronto's Union Station, where you can find all our buses, subways, and GO trains. It's been under renovation since like before you were drafted. And if you let the Leafs offer you a contract, they'll give you enough money that you never have to come here.